See family structure strong. Granny, mother, sister, even aunt. To you I dedicate this song. Rhythm when she walk, music as she talk. Oh yes, she's on chalk. Atachi excel, from dance to chanterelle. Bina di Gael, she is like a bacchanal, hard working and all. She comes when you call, like a callaloo or a sweet cuckoo. Would give you foo-foo-roo, not true.
Stuff. The fact that you were in Polo gave you a different level of respect. Even though you were Haitian, but you were fresh, that it gave you a sense of self-esteem, gave you a sense of pride.
I came from Haiti in 1986. The American mentality was different.
Polo was our life, man. It was everything we thought about every day. It was, what we dreamed about when we went to sleep, We just wanted to be fly.
They was going to school with the white boys and them.
They were wearing the polo, but they weren't wearing it the way we were doing it, We added that ghetto and that hood fabulousness to it.
When you wear this thing, man, it was pretty much like the young Jesus of the days, man.
This is the story of the fashion renaissance that undoubtedly left its mark on New York City.
Polo was a way of life.
Caribbean Images. We're on the set in Brooklyn with Dr. Romelis. It's going to be talking about the project right here, the Polo documentary. It's a pleasure to have Dr. Romelis on our program.
Yeah, how you doing, guys? How's everything going?
All right. Can you tell us a little bit about Dr. Romelis?
Well, my name is Dr. Romelis. I came from Haiti at the age of 6, 7 years old, and I've been living here ever since then for about 30 years. And, I'm involved in a lot of things, professional things and also entertainment things as well. And I'm very happy to be here and to be part of this show.
All right. We have something very interesting. Dr. Romelis grew up right here in Brooklyn, and he has this documentary, the Polo documentary. He's going to tell you the Haitian Polo documentary, I should say. Right here next to us, a big Moet battle. It's a party somewhere in Brooklyn, somewhere very unclosed location. Caribbean Images bringing to you Dr. Romelis. Tell us, how did you get this project started? The Haitian Polo documentary. You're on Hot 97. You everywhere talking about this big project. Come on.
Well, the project is a project that came into mind about 2 years ago. I'm also a DJ. That's a hobby of mine. While I was mixing, I was reflecting on me growing up in Brooklyn, New York, and all the stuff that the young Haitians, such as myself, the things that we suffered and we had to deal with, all the challenges we had to encounter and, dealt with back in the days. So a lot of ideas came into my head, and I wanted to tell a story. I wanted to tell a story from a Haitian perspective at the same time on a mainstream level. So I started putting ideas together, and that's how the Haitian Polo documentary came about.
All right. I'm very pleased when I saw the trailer. We're going to go into the trailer very soon, but tell us, how intensive was it, this project, and how long it takes you to finish it? I know doing a documentary is not easy.
No, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. The project was pretty much intensive, and also it was very exciting because I got a chance to reunite with a lot of my old friends. More importantly, I got a chance to reunite with, the so-called kids who used to bother us or used to bully us back in the days. But, now it's 2015, everybody's grown, and it was a great idea to bring everybody together to talk about our past living in Brooklyn, New York. It was extremely exciting. Every single one of these guys had their own particular unique memories of growing up in Brooklyn, New York and interacting with the Haitians. So it was a very magical moment, a moment that was filled with energy while we were filming this particular project. Also, a bunch of other things in between. It was very extensive.
Now, to tell you more about Dr. Ramalis, I know his two other brothers. We went to Wingate High School and night school at Erasmus, going to Prospect Summer School. You know, it was not easy in late 80s, going to 90s. I know this project, a lot of people has something in common in it, something to share. So this project, I know that you put a lot into it. Can you tell us more about it, the Haitian Polo documentary?
Well, as I stated, you know, in the premise or the mission statement, the Haitian Polo documentary is basically a documentary film that detail young immigrant kids, especially young Haitian immigrant kids, experience here in Brooklyn, New York.
Talking about experience, tell us a little bit about experience. I know that some people couldn't say that they were Haitian. You had to be a Jamaican, and when you know you were Haitian.
So, and that's another reason why I took my time and brought this story out, because we all know about the story. Back in the days growing up, especially late 80s, early 90s, no one wanted to say they were Haitian. Everybody were in denial of this beautiful culture, of this beautiful people they call Haitian. And in Haiti, it's amazing. One of the very first republic to abolish slavery and its front porch, and people were ashamed to state who they were and where they came from. So, you know, putting this together, it really kind of made me revisit my past in terms of all our future leaders and all our future revolutionary individuals, such as Jean-Jacques Dessalines, Toussaint, and many others, Henri Christophe and Pétion, all these people. You know, it made you kind of go back and reread your history to see how powerful we were. You know, Bookman, Jano, and all these other people, man. So it's really kind of educational piece as well, to make people really reflect on their importance and their resilience and how strong we are as a people.
Talking about all these Haitian, heroes that we have now. Talking about the Haitian Polo documentary, remind me of Wyclef Jean with back in the days when Wyclef Jean came out with the flag on MTV.
Absolutely. So, well, prior to Wyclef Jean, there were a lot of stigmatism going on, and discrimination and disrespect towards the Haitians. And Wyclef Jean, even though the fight was going on and people were laying foundation, but being that Wyclef had a huge platform, a mainstream platform, and when he came on the stage in 1998, if I'm not mistaken, in the Grammys with the Haitian flag, that kind of put us on another level in terms of respect and in terms of how other people see us. We were not only, seen as great artists, we were seen as great people also, and people who had pride in us and ourselves. And so what Wyclef did was phenomenal. It's monumental. It's something that is being taught till today. So it was a great thing. It's a legacy that will be unmatched.
Keep it up, man. So we're going to take a look at the trailer of the Haitian Polo documentary with Dr. Ramalis, and we'll be right back with some more good questions with this producer, writer, and more, right?
A whole lot more. Young professional, health professional, Haitian guy who came from Haiti, who followed, his mother and father instruction, and today here I am trying to be very productive to my community and myself and my family.
He did sponsor some stuff on Eastern Parkway for the Labor Day, and big shout out to one of the producers behind him, also Destin, big shout out, Destin Stars, so Caribbean Images, stay with us with the trailer, the Haitian Polo documentary, stay with us.
Rejects, they cost $1.99. Rejects, they make your feet feel fine. They didn't know about that stuff. The fact that you're wearing polo gave you a different level of respect. Even though you were Haitian, but you were fresh, that it gave you a sense of self-esteem, gave you a sense of pride.
I came from Haiti in 1986.
The American mentality was different.
Polo was our life, man. It was everything we thought about every day. It was, what we dreamed about when we went to sleep, We just wanted to be fly.
They was going to school with the white boys and them.
They were wearing the polo, but they weren't wearing it the way we were doing it, We added that ghetto and that hood fabulousness to it.
When you wear this thing, Man, it was pretty much like you the young Jesus of the days, man.
This is the story of the fashion renaissance that undoubtedly left its mark on New York City.
Polo was a way of life.
Polo represented the highest brand of clothing ever made.
Polo itself was a way for us to infiltrate and incarcerate and assimilate.
The story of how Polo, Ralph Lauren, bridged a gap between fashion and culture.
We're considered the bottom of the totem pole.
It's like every year they come up with a different name. If it's not the Haitian boat people, then it would be
Haitian booty scratches.
The story of how a nation of people endured prejudice and injustice in an effort to assimilate into a new world.
Call me names, call me nicknames, but you can never be fly to me. I'm Haitian and I wear it low, and I wear it proud, and you couldn't take it from me.
People was like, how you dress like that, you Haitian. They couldn't understand that. Haitian not supposed to have certain outfits you would have on, they were just trying to set you up.
I would always get jumped because of the way I dressed.
I had the teddy bear combination on, and my brother had the countryman combination on.
I got 16 stitches on my head. Polo was Brooklyn. Brooklyn was Polo.
You always see like Empire skating ring, just profile, skate, mess with the girls.
If you was the man, you was wearing
this right here. That's the Polo crest right here. Like, somebody have that on, you're a little head. That was, back in the days, it was like $500-600 sweater.
Haitian parents didn't want us to be influenced at all by what we saw on these streets.
I just started seeing what Polo could do for me.
My mother sent me to the store. As I'm on my way to the store, there was these old dudes that lived around the corner from me. They were really fly. Always used to wear a lot of polo and stuff. Boosters.
A lot of people who tried to come and be down with us get robbed by us.
It wasn't like 1, 2, 3, 4 of them I have polo. It would be like 10, 20, 30 I have polo. Everything polo.
We were the type of dudes that would go into the stores, the wrapping foil with the duct tape all around it, brown paper bag.
Flooded with love.
We just want to be different from all these other crews that were just getting on the train, beating people's brains in. We say, you know what, we're going to beat the white people's brains in by stealing their stuff.
It's like that 1804 when we got our independence. It's like that.
It was actually the first bridge that us Haitians took to get us to where we are now as far as gaining our respect.
This is the Haitian Polo documentary.
We are back with Dr. Ramos with the Haitian Polo documentary. Dr. Ramos, I know that people are excited with this project coming up, the Haitian Polo documentary. Congratulations. I like what you're doing, and I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of the kids that are on the street, it's better that you, as a health professional, to do something like this, and your parents are very proud of you. Keep up the good work. Now, with this project, so how do you plan to promote it?
Well, one of the main aspect of promotion is, to make it go viral. Promotion and marketing is pretty much similar in terms of, reaching out the masses. Well, there are different ways I'm going to promote it. One of the ways is social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, bloggers and such.
You were on Hot 97 already.
Yes, Hot 97, and that's another key aspect of the marketing and promotion is to get on major platforms such as Hot 97. Shout out to Hot 97, by the way, Ebro and Rosenberg. I had a great time over there. One of the major key things is to get on major platforms. My publicist has a lot of great things in the work, and we're trying to get to the level where once we get to that platform, everybody's going to tune in and they're going to start looking into the documentary. So that's one aspect. I can't reveal the platforms that we're reaching out for, but we are working. And another thing is to do word of mouth. If one person know, tell another person, because the good thing about this project is there's something in there for everybody. It's a very educational piece, and I encourage all the Haitians, especially the young Haitians, to take a look at that particular project. They will learn a lot from it, and it will serve as a guidance for them to, become even more powerful than some of the Haitians who laid the foundation now. So with that, word of mouth, trying to get on major platforms such as Hot 97, yes. And I also did This Is 50, the interviews coming out soon. So these kind of platform out of platform we're looking forward to get this word out there. Because once it get to this platform, obviously we know people are really following these people and they have a huge network. Then they're going to tune in into, what it means to be a Haitian and what it meant to be a Haitian back in the days and how we assimilated and how we are acculturated to be part of urban culture, especially mainstream culture, because we are all over the industry right now and we're not going to stop.
All right. A big shout out to all my people from Haiti, from the Caribbean, Jamaica, Wagwan. All right, Caribbean images with me, Dr. Romulus behind us. As you can see, the Phantom, the Haitian Polo documentary, the big poster right here. This is a big project, dream come true for Dr. Romulus. Big shout out to all the supporters. I know, why is Polo? Why you choose Polo? It could have been something else.
Yeah, just like you said, it could have been anything else. Well, during the 80s, just to keep it short, during the 80s and the 90s, to be a Haitian was more like taboo. One of the reasons because of the way we dress with the slacks and, very neat, going to school with shoes. When we go to school with these kind of clothes, the American kids, they used to pick on us. They used to make fun of us, and they used to bully us a lot. And when you come home, you had to look like that way for your mother and your father to think you're a good kid. Well, Polo was very dominant during the 80s and the 90s. It was the brand of choice, along with Tommy Hilfiger, Banana Republic, and all this Guess, Jabot. But Polo was one of the elite designer brands. So in other words, if you have it on, you're gonna get a lot of respect, especially if you're Haitian. People are gonna look at you different. So that kind of made you gravitate towards it, especially during 1991, 92, when this thing really got out of control, man. The Haitians were getting bullied, but, Polo was very strong. So in other words, to hide who you are and acculturate and assimilate into urban culture, you had to speak the language, in other words, Ebonics, and then you had to dress like the American kids with baggy clothes and designer brands such as Polo. So Polo is still relevant till today. And as we know, Ralph Lauren is an iconic American designer. Well, not so much American. The guy's Jewish, but, he market and promote the American lifestyle. So, he's one of the premier iconic American designers we know, and his brand is still relevant, and he's a trillionaire in terms of, designing Polo. So I said, you know what? Let me put Haiti, which really suffering, and we've been suffering for a long time ever since we acquired our freedom. Let me attach it to Polo, because Haiti stands alone and Polo stands alone. And when you put these big things together, you're able to tell a story around a story. So that's exactly what I did. It's not more so of, clothes and things like that. If people pay attention to the detail in the documentary, they're really going to see that there's an underlying story to how these young Haitians became part of this mainstream culture and this urban culture. You know what I'm saying? So to bring people forward and to make them attached to the film, I had to find a way to do so. And by using Polo, that was one of the genius thing that I did.
So what do you hope to accomplish with this? And do you have any projects coming up? Anything else?
Well, my hope is that, people see this documentary and they see what we young Haitians from back in the days, such as myself and such as yourself, had to endure, and how we still here today doing professional stuff and being very productive to our community. And we are not corroded, we are not gangsters, we are not thugs, we are intellectual of the society, and we're able to fight for the society. So by looking at this documentary and see us from our youth to where we are now, to be able to talk about our past, that's what I'm hoping to get out of it. And more so to get the young people connected to the legacy that we have here in New York City, especially Brooklyn, New York. So that's what I want.
It's my pleasure to have Dr. Romulus on this program. For people who want to check this out online, and the telephone number, how can they see more about the Haitian Polo documentary?
Well, the good thing is we have the digital world, which is in control right now. So the marketing and the Haitian Polo documentary is all over the internet. If you want to see it, you want to see the trailers, all you have to do is go on YouTube, type in the Haitian Polo documentary by DJ Scripps. That would pop up. Now, if you really want to see the film, which is $7.99 for now, all you have to do is go on vhx.com. You have to subscribe first. Once you subscribe, you're going to have your own password, and you're going to have access to a multiple amount of film on that particular website. And one of the film that's on there is the Haitian Polo documentary film by DJ Script. You just type that in, it's going to come up, and you just order it for $7.99.
Hook me up with that, because I got my film too.
Yeah, I could hook you up. I could show you. It's a free platform. It's similar to iTunes. The only good thing is there's no rigorous regulation or checkup. You just have your film, you put it on there, and you start selling it right away. So that's vhx.com. The Haitian Polo documentary by DJ Script. You just subscribe to there. You will be able to see the film for $7.99. Or if you want to follow what I'm doing on Instagram, you just go on Instagram, the Haitian Polo documentary _, and I'm going to pop up. You're going to see all the pictures. If you're not Americanized, I'm sorry, you might get lost a little bit. You might say, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? But there is a story in all of these pictures that I put up. Or you can check me out on DJ Script, which is my personal Instagram page. It's DJ_SCRIPZ. So these are the myriad of places where you could get your hands on the Haitian Polo documentary by DJ Script to know exactly what this film entitled and what we try to accomplish with this particular film.
My man here, Dr. Romulus. Quick, who's your role model as far as in the industry, the movie documentary, the film? I know you're in this big Hollywood business now.
Well, my role model are people who, you know what I'm saying, who kind of carry the baton and the torch. I look up to anybody who's doing something positive and, you know, that reflect who I am as a person. More importantly, I look up to people who are conscious-minded, who want to talk about things that are relevant in our communities and things like that. So I look at these things and I try to formulate myself in that particular aspect and, you know, take my vision to that level. And this is what I'm trying to do now. It's a challenge, but I believe with good friends and good family members, you know, we could progress and move forward and make all these things happen. And I'm pretty sure it's going to happen.
All right, my man here, Dr. Romulus, Caribbean Images. Thank you so much for inviting me to promote this big project, Haitian Polo documentary.
Thank you very much. Looking forward for, you know, all the Haitian American kids and all of these guys to support this great project, because there are many more to come. Because what it is young Haitians or old Haitians, we need to have our own legacy here in America. We have done so much. We fought so many wars. We have accomplished so much for this place, but we haven't cement our legacy in terms of, you know, mainstream. Yes, we have a lot of mainstream Haitian people out there, but it makes no sense to lose who you are to be part of something else. You still could be yourself and still, you know, be part of something else and add your own values and your own essence to it. And this is why I'm here. I'm Haitian, and I will never be anything else but Haitian. So if I'm going to represent something, it has to be Haitian. And if I'm going to represent it on a mainstream level, it has to be Haitian on a mainstream level. Yes, Haitians speak with accents. Haitians are not the only people that speak with accent. We just have to make sure that people respect what we say when we speak. That's it.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Romulus, Caribbean Images. Haïti, ça passé. Peter Pouchon. All right. Stay with us for a point.
On est que l'élection semaine là, en premier tour, c'est Jovenel Moïse, Jude Célestin, et puis l'actualité 20e annuel Caribbean Conference, Marriott Port-au-Prince, Caribbean Image, a venu avec toute actualité. Port-au-Prince Haïti avec professeur Placide. Dis-nous qui j'en pays pendant l'époque élection là, nous connaissons que c'est pour deuxième tour, c'est Célestin et avec Jovenel Moïse. Bonsoir Joseph Placide.
Bonsoir, Peter Pouchon. Bon, pour y a plus ou moins pays à calme. Majorité de la population, même si peut-être ils ne sont pas contents ou pas avoir des dégâts ou pas avoir un plus de problème au pays, ils déjà connaissent que son genre de démocratie qui a marché là. So, nous espérons que nous avons monté un bon compte de travail. Et 27 décembre, on a voté et nous avons un nouveau président.
Merci beaucoup, Joseph Lassite, depuis Port-au-Prince, Haïti, Caribbean Image. Nous sous-béton là, nous connaissons que l'élection pour le deuxième tour, Jovenel Moïse et Jules Célestin. Restez prêchés avec Caribbean Image.
Respecter avec le matin, souhaiter toute délégation bienvenue en Haïti, une opportunité non seulement pour discuter sur différentes affaires, investissements dans la région, mais particulièrement pour les pays pour une nouvelle opportunité, un nouveau côté que même ils investir dans la région. Donc c'est dans le contexte ça que nous-mêmes nous allons faire des prestations sur différents secteurs, que ce soit secteur agricole, que ce soit parc industriel, que ce soit secteur touristique là, que nous connaissons qu'il y a plusieurs projets dans le côte sud là pour construire un nouveau hôtel, que ce soit lavage côte de fer Jacmel et tout dans le nord qui je dis un aéroport international. Donc nous comptons recevoir la conférence, nous comptons recevoir tout investisseur et ça qui est plus important c'est que nous aller avec une belle impression d'Haïti, c'est que aller avec une belle souvenir d'Haïti et nous allons faire, nous allons mettre tout et ça qui est possible, nous allons faire tout ça qui est possible pour que ces jours ça bien passé pour nous. Il y a ici dans la période pendant 4 jours, mais nous avons planifié pour y aller et Mupana, pour y aller dans le triomphe, nous avons un spectacle pour y soin culturel et pour y aller dans différents côtés dans le pays pour y ouais deux yeux par eux, beauté Haïti et potentiel touristique Haïti.
Merci beaucoup, all the best.
Merci beaucoup.
All right, Caribbean Images with Ministries, Madame Vilboin and Haiti, Port-au-Prince. Merci pour l'attention. Ce programme pour Peter Pouchon, Caribbean Images TV, 20 ans au service de la communauté haïtienne. Nous connaissons qu'il n'est pas facile. Nous connaissons que pile moun aller, en pile moun venir, en pile sponsor venir, en pile sponsor aller, en pile premier ministre venir, en pile premier ministre aller. Nous là, pour le président venir, président aller, sénateur, assemblyman, councilman, you name it. We are here to serve you. Alors, on a besoin de support pour aller ça. Même qui beaucoup gens présents dans le 20e anniversaire Caribbean Image, nous souhaitons pour faire nos surprises dans le grand gala 20e anniversaire Caribbean Image. I want to thank you all, Peter Pouchon, your host. Until next time, thank you for watching. Good night. Happy Thanksgiving, Peter Pouchon.